Hello everyone, I am Dr. Kaveri Banerjee. Today we are going to speak on an important topic, azoospermia. Azoospermia means zero sperm count. Now it affects 1% of all men and 10 to 15% of men having infertility. Earlier, when azoospermia was diagnosed, the only option was adoption or donor sperm treatment. However, in today's advanced technology, we have treatment to most cases of azoospermia. However, a thorough diagnosis is crucial to right treatment. So, how does azoospermia happen? It can be because of two causes, obstructive or non-obstructive. Obstructive means somewhere in the canal there is a blockage. Now this blockage could be because of infection or some injury in the childhood. Non-obstruction means the body is unable to produce the sperms. This could be because of low hormones secreted from the pituitary gland, or the cells in the testes have been damaged because of childhood infection like mumps, etc. Now, how do we distinguish between the two? It can usually be easily distinguished by doing two tests, one a blood test and one an ultrasound. The blood test is FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, secreted by the pituitary gland. If it is on the high side, then it is non-obstructive. If it is normal or low, it is obstructive or hyposecretion. The other is ultrasound, mainly indicating testicular volume. If the volume is normal, then it's probably obstructive, otherwise non-obstructive. Now, what to do if it is a case of obstructive azoospermia? In many cases, for example, vasectomy, previous surgery, or epididymal duct obstruction. Now, these are important things to diagnose, and a urologist or an andrologist usually diagnoses such things, and in highly advanced and technical setup, surgical correction of these two instances is possible. However, in India, most of the cases of obstruction may be because of tuberculosis, and then surgery is not successful usually. In cases of hyposecretion, where FSH levels are low, we can supplement with hormones like HCG and FSH. In all other cases, we have to go for surgical sperm retrieval, which I shall discuss in the next video. Thus, we see that azoospermia in many cases is treatable. The right diagnosis in the right setup is essential. Thank you.